All right, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I have not been too long woke up, as you can tell by the sound of my voice. If you hear popping sounds in the background, that's everyone celebrating 4th of July. And yeah, I just took the whole day to just sleep. So let's get into this. But before I do, I want to say hello to any new subscribers, and if this is your first time just viewing me on my wellness journey, hello, welcome. I am so glad you're here. And special shout out to my OGs, like my number ones from day one. That's Cherie and Travel Lady. Special shout out to you guys. You know, y'all are my sisters. I love y'all so much. Every time you guys comment, I get so happy. I'm always looking forward to whatever it is that you guys got to say. And you know this already. And then I have to give a special shout out to Tony, who is so new to my channel, but at the same time, I've known him forever. So that's how that goes. So shout out to you, Tony. If you are thinking about doing this egg fast, I am cheering you on. Get as much information as you can about it. I wouldn't go past 3 days, but you get to eat your eggs any way you want. This is all about fat and, no meats, but it's just eggs, fats, cheese, that kind of thing. And the way that you cook, Tony, I know your eggs are going to be phenomenal. Just give me a shout out. Let me know that you're doing it. And I will be doing it again. I definitely will do the egg fast again. All right. So I love you all so much. All right. So we're going to go and finish out the week. I did not do Thursday, so we're going to do Thursday now. Okay, so it says it's called Thankful Choices. Okay, so what keto-friendly meal felt the most satisfying today? Well, this was yesterday, and the most satisfying was my treat. Meal. That was my most satisfying meal. Let's see. What was I tempted by and how did I respond? I was tempted by Thai, coconut, shrimp. And I ate less than a serving. My response to that was I ate less than a serving. I just took a few bites. All right, 3. How's my energy, digestion, or inflammation today? Perfect. Everything, there's no inflammation. My digestion is on course. It's great. And my energy is great. Oh no, you know what? That's the wrong question. That's Wednesday. All right, this is Thursday. So it's, how am I feeling about my body today? Honestly. Oh, never ask a lady that question, especially a lady like me. Okay, so let's look at this question again. How am I feeling about my body today? Honestly. Wow. I know that when that question came up, I know it's not about internally. All right, I can tell you all, internally, I love my body. It's it's wonderfully made. It's amazing how intelligent my body is. I love my body. All right. internally speaking, what it's capable of, reproduction, healing, metabolism, all of the things, my heart, my blood, all of those things. Yes, I love my body. That is a truthful answer. That's honesty, but it's not complete. It's partial. I am very displeased with the shape of it. That's it. That's 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 it. Just the shape. Everything else I'm absolutely fine with. So I'm going to say amazed by the internal function and displeased with the shape of the external. All right, and that's answering it truthfully. And you guys already know why I'm displeased with the external shape of it, because I don't look like I did when I was 40. When I was 40, that's when I felt like I was smoking. That's when I had finally gotten my shape to where I wanted it to be. Like when I was young, I don't count that. I don't count the 20s. I don't count the 30s. I'm talking about when was in my 40s. In my 40s, late 30s, I had a down slope. And then I changed my workout. I changed my gym routine. I actually went to a different gym and got a trainer, and everything changed. So late 30s to 40, I was able to get what I wanted to get done in a quick, fast, efficient, healthy way. And why was that? Because I started weight training, lifting weights with cardio, with anaerobic cardio, having a trainer gave my body out. It wasn't just about being thin. I learned something new. I learned that I could have tone and definition in areas that I had never worked on before, like my arms. So that's why 40 was the big bang for me. It was, loved it. 40 was when I wore my first two-piece swimsuit as a full adult, So yeah, yes. So, all right, so let's go down to here. Why am I thankful? Oh, what am I thankful? What am I thankful? I said yes or no to. Oh, okay, I get it. All right. What am I thankful? I don't really get this question that they asked me, but what am I thankful for? I said yes or no to. Or what am I thankful that I said yes or no to? I am thankful that I said no to Gary's Pizza. Okay, so we all know that I have Diet Quest pizza in the freezer. That's for keto. And it tastes fine. It tastes good. But there is nothing like an Italian pizza from an Italian pizza shop. I love pizza bowlies. Pizza bowlies is one of my favorites. Pizza Express used to be until they changed their recipe, or maybe it was just the cook that day. But you can taste the sugar in the sauce. And I just love pizza bowlies. It's just, I can't help it. But I said no to Gary's Pizza. And I'm just so thankful that I did. So let's go ahead on to Friday, which is today. What did I learn about myself this week? In Christ. And I have to say that, but I am stronger than I ever imagined. And I'm disciplined than I ever imagined. Well, I can't fit it on there. Doesn't matter. All right, so, but I'm telling you, none of this is me. None of this is me. This is all Christ. I really literally cannot take credit for the discipline that I've had since I've been on keto. I can't take any credit for the strength that I've had since I've been on keto, because it's not my personality. You know, I've always wanted things fast. Okay, I don't want to go through the process. I don't want to have to enjoy the journey. Just give me what I want so that I can be happy, so that I can just have instant happiness. And it's not out of selfishness. It's not out of immaturity. It's just a person who just is so familiar with sadness and depression and pain and hurt that they're like, I can't deal with an extra amount of pain, sadness, or hurt or disappointment. You know, just give me a quick gratification in something, you know, in my life. And that was where that mentality had came. That's how it began to develop. That's what we call a stronghold, you know. So I just learned this week that I truly can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, as long as it's according to his will for my life. Because I've been blessed. We've all been blessed. We've had mountaintop time. We've had the valley time. But when you actually see Jesus using you to benefit you, it makes you you're in awe, because you never thought that you would be able to do it. You never believed it was in you because it never showed up before. So what were my best keto choices this week? Oh, that's an easy one. The egg fast. The keto egg fast. All right. Okay, so let's go down here to the third question. Is there anything that I want to change next week? I don't know. Is there anything I want to change next week? Let's just keep it clean. That's all. Just keep it clean. So not necessarily anything I want to change. Oh yeah, it is. Keep it clean. And I want to do an AM, PM workout. We're going to just put cardio, because that little extra 15 minutes of cardio right before bed didn't pump me up with energy. It helped tire me out so that I could go to sleep a lot faster. All right. And then number 4, let me put a 4 on here. Okay, number 4 is, what was my biggest win, or on or off the goals? Okay, so what was my biggest win, on or off the goals? I don't know what that means. I mean, I wrote it over, but it's, what was my biggest win? Okay, the biggest win that I would say that had nothing to do with goals, whether it was goal related or not, was, I'm going to go with off the goals. My biggest win was, and this is only keto related, this has nothing to do with other things, because I could definitely think of some other things that have nothing to do with this, but I'm going to say off, no, it wasn't off my goal. I'm just going to say was the discipline. The discipline. Yeah. The discipline was my biggest win. And I'm going to put a plus, because I know that there was results. There was things that happened as a result of it, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. So then next week we'll go back to this round of questions. So this is the end of the week questions. This week's progress. This is kind of repetitive, but this week's progress was discipline. I can't stress it enough. And the results of that discipline, which we're going to go into in a minute. And then it says here, things that I'm proud of this week. Just hanging in there, hanging in through the rough spots. And again, that I won't say that was discipline. I'm just going to call it heart. All right. And then 3, biggest gratitude of this week. The biggest gratitude of this week is the people that Jesus puts in my place, puts in my space, because they are the ones that help bring healing. They're the ones that help with that internal thing, and they don't even know it because their words were small and simple, and they don't even know the effect that they have on you. They're just being themselves, but then they give you that spark. They motivate you to press on, you know, especially if it happens in a moment where you felt like giving up. You knew you weren't going to give up, but you felt like it because the emotional weight was there. Those old demons telling you that you are no good and that you're this and that you're that. And then this person just comes and they just simply say, I'm proud of you. And then you melt like butter, because the setting, the timing that it came was at a time where you need it most. And they didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. You know, so that's all right, let me go on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The worst thing this week. The worst thing this week was the emotional weight of defeat and failure. All right. That's number 4. I don't know why there's more questions, but overall lessons I've learned this week, and was there anything that I needed to let go of this week? All right. I don't want more than 4 questions. So, but for this time, I'll do it. The overall lesson I've learned this week is I am better than I ever imagined, and it's all because of Christ, you know. So, and was there anything that I needed to let go from this week? There's always something to let go, but I'm not going to get into that. That's going to be the end of it. So the next one is Monday. So this is day 84. All right. So let us move on over to, I love these in the morning, but not every morning. Okay, so these are the mantras that you guys are familiar with. I had another one, but then I forgot by the time I got here to write it down. And I still can't remember. It's been days. All right, y'all. So we started out, we weighed 206. Most I've ever weighed in my entire life. All right. And so we are at, what did I say today was? Gosh. Hold on. So I think it was 80. If that's 70, was it 84? Okay. So we Friday, 8th day 84. Okay, so let's do this. Day 84. How much do you guys think I weighed? Last weigh-in, you see this, 187, 187, 187, 185, 185. So we've got a loss. And wow, what a relief. Yes. This is a big heart. And yay. I can't believe it. And I believe that it was the egg fast that did it, because yesterday I had that shrimp, that Thai coconut shrimp, and y'all, it was so good, from Bonefish Grill. Have you ever ate there? So to get on the scale today and see that it's 185, and today is not my weigh-in day. My weigh-in day used to be Thursday, but I changed it. My weigh-in day is Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, and I prepare my body to be weighed in. I did not have to prepare my body for weigh-in. I could feel that I was ready to be weighed in, and I just did it. So Friday is not the day, and already I'm at 185. So that's probably all the weight I'm going to lose this week. So that's 187, 86, 85. Wow. So I didn't expect that, but I'm glad that's what I got. I'm grateful for that. Whew. So now that's it. That's my July 4th celebration. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, because it is time for me to get into my little prayer journal and make some other notes in this book. And I am going to see y'all in the next video. If you're on this weight loss journey with me, I don't want to say weight loss, because it's a wellness journey. It's about the overall scope of making positive changes mentally, emotionally, physically, that's the thing, and always spiritually, can always improve spiritually. So y'all, Tawana, if you're listening, travel lady, I thought about doing a nail not tutorial, but sharing with you guys how I do my nails, since you guys like it so much. And as you can see, I'm going to pop this off tonight, and I've already put these on. These are my go-to nails when I don't feel like dipping, and I just want to pop something on. I don't want to dip. I don't want to file. I don't want to reshape. I just want something that's perfect. And so I just pop these on real quick. So the next time I decide that I want to dip my nails and go through the whole 9 yards with you guys, I will film it. But lately I have been dipping, not tips, but complete overlay, because I don't know, I just got tired of all the work. It takes 2 hours to do a full dip with the tips, right? And the powder and the shaping and the shaving, and oh my gosh, it's too much. And I've been doing that for so long. So I have been just putting tips on and then doing overlay and then the gel and then under the lamp, all that stuff. And then my nails would grow so long. But then I got to soak them in acetone, and then that just eats away the skin, just to preserve my nail that's long. So I've been cutting my real nails, because they grow fast, and I just keep them cut short. So that way, when I want to pop off a nail, I don't have to soak it in acetone. I can pop it off, and I'm good to go, reshape, file, and then pop on a new nail, and I'm done. So I don't let my real nails grow anymore. I know that sounds like defeating the purpose, but I just need it simple. I just need to keep it simple. I don't want to go back to the nail salon. That was why I would learn from them. I would go and I would watch and I would watch and I would watch. And I'm like, I'm going to learn everything that you guys are doing to my nails so that I can do it at home. So I don't have to spend $50 a month on you doing my nails in a hot nail salon. We're too close for comfort. You never have on what I want to watch. No, No. I can't deal with it. So the next time I think about it, if I don't forget, I will do a video of me just doing my nails. Um, I, I've had someone else ask me that too, so I'll think about it. But for now, I need to pop this off and just do this until I feel like, you know, doing it again. So that's it for now. I'm going to go and try to clear this frog in my throat that's been living for so long. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. And I hope you had a nice 4th. So see you guys. Bye for now.